everybody, it's Lorraine here. Thank you for joining me on my channel. Let me put a light on, it's going to be dark in here. So how are you all doing? One moment. There we go, I hope that's a little better. It was getting a little bit dark, so that's it. So I hope you're all well. Sorry if I knocked the camera then. Oh, I need to sort this out. So today I'm just going to be doing some, I've been watching Rachel at Roxy Creations and Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah doing some book page collage, and I really like them, and because I've got all these scraps of pages, words, books, I've got all of this different stuff, I thought we'll have a go. So I don't have a plan, so I'm just going to stick it. So this is a vintage book that I have, that I was gifted. Christine Chu Hong sent me this in a lovely rack that was absolutely amazing. It's a bit fragile is this page, but it doesn't matter. I'm just going to stick it, glue. So I'm just using, it's a PVA glue that I have watered down somewhat just to make it into a decoupage glue. So I'm just going to randomly stick. Oh yes, I have this that I use, just like a points card from the supermarket. There we go. And then this is an old, again vintage poetry book, and they're just things that I've used on other craft things, and they're what's left over. Shall we do that way? Or that way? That way, I like that one. I like that side. I'm going to stick it in the corner, but there's a gap, but it doesn't matter, because I'll just put something over there. So here's a little bit from Edith Holden book that's been left over, and I'll just hide that little bit of blue. And you can see through that paper there because it's so, but it doesn't matter because it'll be incorporated into something else. This is just paper that I've stamped, and it's a bit white, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. I'm just going to do it. So I've just had a lovely video call from my daughter and my new granddaughter. So it's nice when she is awake. She's 5 weeks old today. Not my daughter, my granddaughter. So whenever she's awake, my daughter tries ringing so that we can see her awake. And it's so lovely to see her. I can't wait while we can go and visit. It's going to be some visit. because we haven't seen my daughter or my son and the partners since last August. No, my son longer than that. In fact, my son, I think, was the August before, so it's a long time. Because they didn't get here last year. And it doesn't look hopeful for this year either because of the situation with the virus. But we can hope. So she's doing really well. Is our granddaughter. She's had a little bit of tummy ache, so it's affected her sleep pattern somewhat. Not that they have a sleep pattern at that age, really. But she's getting there. She's getting there. And so, I love doing collage, but it's such a sticky mess and your hands get really sticky, don't they? So I haven't got a journal ongoing at the moment. I've been making, I'll just show you quickly some of the things I've been making. Some pockets, tuck spots. These are all from book pages. Another pocket, oh that's not a page, that's a belly band from scraps. A 3 pocket, so there's 3 tuck spots there in that pocket, and the same here. Envelopes, then I've used book pages and then gessoed and decoupaged. Here, another little envelope, and that envelope. Journal cards, I've just done them on index cards. So I've been quite busy making all this ephemera, and I'm going to be putting some of these into my Etsy store in packs. So bob over. That's not a book page. This I did. This is watercolour paint. My husband paints watercolours and he wasn't happy with it and he was going to throw it away, so of course I had it. And I've just die cut these butterflies onto another piece of card and just stuck it on top of the watercolour and made a tuck spot journal card. Again, another tuck spot here or a journal card. And again, this is a booklet that I've made. So this is again more watercolour painting that my husband did and didn't like it, so it's now in butterflies. So that's what this is going to be as well when I've done this. It's going to be cut up for tags and pockets and things. Let me just check this camera. Okay, you're still there, which is good. I'm going to keep these tiny little bits from the books because they can go on top of all of these. I've got there. So we had a lovely morning. It's been really sunny and warm. It was 19 degrees, which is lovely. And it gets you all excited. But now it's going cool again and overcast. but we've had a lovely morning, so I shouldn't complain. Yeah, I just need something to cover that little bit of blue there, so that little bit there from Edith Holden book can be it. Have some more of the French vintage book here, and I'm going to keep the image on. I like that. Oops. And keep that for on top. Let's just cover. Wow, look at that. I shan't use that image on just yet. I shall use it. This here. There we go. And this is just the index from a botanical book. From that book, and I can't remember the name of it, but it was a really good book. It's a vintage book. Another bit of script. And my husband's a happy bunny today. He bought himself some new walking boots. These have been a problem the last few walks that he's done. So he's treated himself today to some new ones. The terrain here when he's walking, it's limestone underfoot, so it gets quite, his shoes take quite a battering. So it's not easy to keep a pair for very long. Oh, that's nice. It won't quite. I'm not going to put it there. Do a little bit more of this script paper. Yep. So he doesn't like buying new things. He tends to wait and wait and wait until he has to do, but he's going on a big walk on Thursday with his friend. So needs to, because otherwise his feet will be sore in his elbows. So that's the base covered, so we can just add bits to it. Use this and try covering that white up a little. There we go. Some more Edith. I don't throw any of it, the Edith Holden. I keep most of it. Yeah, it needs covering, doesn't it? That blue there. And another little bit of something there. No. There we go. So that's covered that piece of card that I was never going to use, other than for covering. I don't know why I bought it really. Obviously it seemed like a good idea at the time. But there we go. A little bit of, this is Artimase, a little bit of Artimase paper. Come on. There we go. So there we go. I like the blue splashes. I'm not sure I've got any more bits of blue. No, I don't want any more. There we go. I'm leaving that because I'm leaving it to dry, and then once it's finished drying I can do things with it. So we'll be back when that's dried.